Okay, I'm Anthony Longoria of Team Defiant. This is our week 1 video for our art asset integration. So here is our start menu. Nothing here has changed. This video, however, will not be done in a build, sadly due to time constraints. We are already running late as is. We had some technical difficulties throughout the day, so not everything that we've done will be in this video either, but it will still be demonstratable. So starting off here right off the bat, let's see if I can do something about this. Options, sound effects. Oh, there's an issue on my end. So the sound effects may not get through on to the video itself, but it does. Yep, it is picking up my voice. So we'll just have to make do with that, sadly. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can do anything about this. Alright, that's a bit better. I hope. It does appear to be being picked up. So we'll do at least a playthrough of the tutorial level. I won't completely do absolutely everything, as that will take a good bit of time. And not every single asset we have is in this scene, although I can drag in a good few of them. Here are some of the new slimes, the fire slimes. These are basic slimes that have the new texture. That one there that I just destroyed is the newer fire slime, an elder slime. It has a slightly different model to it. Let me go into the prefabs, see if I can grab one of those guys real fast. Pause this, and then we can come over to this room. So here's the Fire Slime V2. As you can see, oh, sorry for that. There we go. Yeah, it's a creepy little fella with, whoop, if we unpause there, scene view, you can see he is animated. There's also the Earth Slime Shield. That's not necessary to be shown here. Well, before continuing, I can just show you through here actually, since I have this, and this does work to our advantage. Here's the Earth Slime in the Earth Slime Shield. It's two separate assets. One works to protect the Earth Slime, as it sounds, shield. Here's an Ice Slime. It's pretty blue and clear, like water, but covered in white blocks. A Water Slime surrounded by Fire Slimes. The Skeleton, covered in water. Lastly, well, not quite lastly, but here's the Poison Slime. It's reusing some of the assets from another level, such as the rats within it and the skull, which is from the Living Ore. And over here, which is lastly, is the Wind Slime. So, with those out of the way, let's continue the playthrough for at least the tutorial. And I say at least the tutorial simply because not all of our assets are in the most story-friendly order. It will be difficult to show all of them through an actual playthrough without this video being much longer than it's allowed to be. There we go. You could possibly hear it. A little bubble type sound is a new addition as well. One of our team members added that in to be used for the slimes. I just picked it up. There we go. So with that, I got the captain's key. I can run through here, jump down this, make my way around here. It is possible to skip all of these, which is part of the design of our game. Same thing with some of the bosses to a degree. Not every single boss, but some of them, such as this one. You can either choose to fight it. Let's see if I can do this real quickly. There we go. And you break into smaller bits, which seems like a pain. It can be. It can be annoying to defeat, but there is the reward for it. So our game heavily works off of risk and reward. So there we go. There's some of the rewards. It works off of RNG as well, so the reward does vary, but it is for the most part, balanced. So as you can see, my coins are going up, as long as I can actually get them. There, I'm at 19 coins now. Come through here, grab this checkpoint. I can activate this door now and go right on through to the village. I'm going to go to the scene view just to demonstrate something quickly. More assets that were worked on, but aren't completely integrated. Integrated. I can't say the word now. They were added into it and tested into the game itself. It's a new checkpoint. So, like this orb back here. There we go. Didn't need to be so careful with that. But this is for, there's 3 different types for our 3 different types of hubs. This is for our hedge levels, which are more rusted metal, red, and vegetation everywhere. And then this is for our outer courtyard levels, such as the tutorial. That's the one you will see there. And this is for our mine level, the dwarven styled one, the gears around it. So as you can see here, there's 4 white orbs orbiting around these ones. That's because I'm in range of them. This one over here is the black orb, and that's because I am not in range of it at all. I have not activated it, but if I come up here and grab it and then move away, go back to the scene view, you can see there's a singular orb going around each of these. That is to show the player you've reached this before, but you haven't currently activated it. And that's done so we can show the player you've reached it again. That's simply to show the player it is something you can re-trigger. You can continuously activate things of that sort. Let's go back to here, level select. So from here, we'll go to the minus cap. A few of these levels have been worked on, such as the mine entrance. Let it load. So it will be fast to go to the scene view for this, as there's no clear playthrough for this level or style to do it. So some of what's being worked on by our art team is this crystal here, these crystals, pretty much all these crystals you see. A new model is in the development that should hopefully be get to us next week for us to add in. Over here, another thing that one of my team members has been working on is the display shelf. As you can see in here, there's a book. That's for the 4th tool the player has. That gives them their holy and darkness magic. This is the ultimate weapon shop. So, when you destroy the living ore over here, it breaks this open and you have access to this shop as a result, which is pretty good to do. If you have the boss items, in order to purchase the items, you can get powerful weapons that are simply put the best damage, the best damage speeds. So there we go. Let's see. Mixing my magic up, and I almost died doing it. As a result of destroying him, the extra gems over here have turned either docile or been destroyed. Grab that checkpoint again on our way through. Heal up a little bit with the healer's book. So, coming into here, you can now see we have access to this shop. Now, let's move on to another level, while we still have time at least. The Inner Mines is a level that shows the new checkpoints in action. They do function, they have been properly integrated. This level just simply has more newer art assets, such as these moving and animated chains with the lava balls beneath them moving, the gate that's been repurposed with lighting to it as well, and the redone walls. Make our way across this bridge. Almost did it in one go. But this golem is another asset that will be replaced. It is being worked on, the mesh for it. We have the asset for it as well. And I will go over to that actually now. So this is the one of the models being worked on by our art team. So they are working on things. It's just they're very heavy tasks that we've given them, so it will take some time to get them. This will be the player's model. The hood is removable, so we can reuse this for the dwarves, the village NPC humans, and 2 of our sub-bosses, the prisoner and crazed prisoner. This, well, here is the new model for our spawners. It makes it more environment friendly looking. That way, hopefully, the player is less likely to attack it. We may even find a way to remove the health bar from it, but make the player know they are still doing damage if we have enough time for it. Here's the 3 the 3 new checkpoints. Here's one of the bosses. I wish I could have gotten around to show them, but I am just about out of time as is. One of my team members took some assets that we had and repurposed them to make this weird monstrosity creature known as Bone Daddy. Here's one of the rocks used for our PFI against the rock slimes. And this is the new golem model that we will be using. We'll cover up the legs and reanimate the arms in order to have it throwing lava balls at the player. So that goes over our plans for what we plan to do, what the art team is working on, and what we ourselves have added in and are working on adding back into or updating for future weeks. This is Team Defiant again. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you next week.